Welcome back, friends. It's been a while. We're going to be bagging, finally, the front of the Brat. So, yeah, I'm going to explain to you what's going to be going on. Right, you may or may not know that on the front of the car we've got Honda Civic coilovers, 92 to 2000. So, to get them to fit, 2mm shim on the bottom. I made a fixed camber plate for the top. Nice and simple, straightforward. Three options for bagging. First option was a universal air bag, quite big in diameter. It would work with those coilovers absolutely fine. The issue was the size of the bag, the diameter of it. With the camber, it was running very, very close to the tower, the shock tower, the side of the shock tower on the inside. And I didn't want to start hacking away at that, expanding it, whatnot. I just didn't want to get into that. So that option was out the window. Second option was getting a custom screw-on sleeve style bag. I did inquire with a company. They were like, yeah, cool, we can do that. I took apart the coilover and it had something quite interesting going on with it. Not interesting, just annoying actually. And I asked them about it. They didn't get back to me. So yeah, I just went with option three. And option three is this. So this is an Airlift Slam Series Honda Civic sleeve bag. So it's adjustable as well, which is good. Only thing I can't do with this is I can't adjust, you know, the height like you can on a coilover. Obviously you can adjust the height with the bag, but there's no like extra, extra adjustment going on there. I may need to get some OEM Honda top hats and rubbers to go on that, but hopefully, and what I've heard, this can actually work with the top hat that's on the coilover. So I'm going to take the coilover out, take it apart, put this on the top, or top hat from the coilover on the top there, and plug this in and see if it works. I've ordered a new sleeve, got a sleeve bearing that's the right size, the right diameter, outside diameter, right, inside diameter, because this one's the wrong inside diameter, so that's on its way. How to get it to fit, to get to work properly, is kind of trim down this rubber here, because once I've got everything on here, you can see it also needs, you know, that there's no thread showing. So I need to, you know, trim this rubber down a little bit so I can get, you know, that nut on there fully, little peace of mind, and then, yeah, it should all be good. Alright, excuse the horrible lighting, but yeah, that's all in. We've got the airline hooked up, nice and straightforward. I'm going to quickly charge up the air and yeah, get some air in the system. Compressor's charging up, as you can hear. That's the one that's not connected. Yep, got some pressure in that. Loads of clearance there. Right, let's put a wheel on and see. Yeah, what's happening. I'm going to put more pressure in the bag just in case, obviously, and let the jack down slowly and see what happens, and then play around. Yeah, and see how it's going. Alright, so 40 psi is pretty much where it was before. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, that's really low. Right, so I put it on 40 psi. Put the jack down, and then it went up to like 60. I've put it down to 40, and we are low. So yeah, super low. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's where I wanted to go. So yeah, that's low. That's really low. Damn, that's nuts. Oh man. Now what I don't want to happen is I don't want to go so low that the wheel's obviously not going to hit the over fender, but it might hit the wheel arch of the fender. So yeah, and obviously the other side isn't bagged yet, so interesting. Good, but scary good. Man, that's low. So how long? So we've got oh no, we've got a leak. So yeah, we've got a leak, so I can hear it. So yeah, we've got 40 in there. Wow. God damn. That's so low. Right, I'm going to change my battery. Fresh rubber. Went for some Yokohama Advan Flever 701s, I believe. Kind of sporty-ish. Yeah, but obviously before we put them on, we need to make them not look so dry. And go-to for me is oil finesse satin. So yeah, let's put some of that on and yeah, fit them. I'm going to save you guys the boredom of me putting on wheels. I realise how boring that's going to be, so yeah, straight to the good stuff. Now, as you just saw, yeah, it is fully bagged. The front goes way lower than the back. That's as low as the back goes. That's as low as the front goes. That's kind of maxed out. That's, you know, that's it. If I want to get the back lower, I'm gonna have to do some cutting, or more cutting and welding. I have got some spacers on there just to push them out a little bit. I need to get some extended studs, but yeah, it's looking really good. So I definitely need to sort out some kind of management for the air ride. That's working, but it's leaking on. There's so many junctions and unions on it because of the positioning and where it's you know, it's got leaks. So the only thing I can think of is literally just kind of covering it in sealant all the joints to try and stop it from leaking. But I don't know. I'll work something out. I might just save up for some decent air ride. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. It's ridiculous. It looks so cool. Definitely gonna put some side skirts on. So I did some mock-ups of some shapes. Very subtle shape like that. It's gonna go, you know, in there like so. So that's gonna fill that out. So it's not so, you know, kind of sucked in. That's obviously gonna be carbon as well. Yeah, I'll leave you guys there. Next episode is probably going to be doing the carbon side splitters, and then big pieces left to do. Carbon side splitters, side skirts, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to reinforce that carbon some more. Need to do that in carbon. Back, need to put some roll bar setup thing in the back. Look at that carbon. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna put a roll bar in the back. I'm not gonna have it going above here. I'm gonna have it tucking down to there with cross beams in the back, and then, you know, gussets and dimple dies, all that good stuff. And then the body, so the roof and the back and the tailgate, I've got to repaint those, because when I repainted the bonnet and the doors, it's a slightly different shade, but that's no big deal because they need to be done anyway, because this is the original paint that I painted before I ever touched any paintwork before in any cars, so it's not that good. So yeah, I'll redo that, but I've got the paint, so it all matches and everything, so I just got to kind of fill a few little dents in here, scuff it, prime it, paint it, it will be good. And then once all that's done, after the show season, I'm gonna switch the engine out. But what I might do is I might take a break and go back to the SVX, because I know you guys, or a lot of you guys, have been asking about the SVX. It's still here, obviously. It's still filthy, but it's so cool. I absolutely love it. Side skirts are there for it, so I need to finish those off, get the side skirts on, do that. Obviously it needs wheels. Those wheels are they're rotor wheels, so controversial, they're fake wheels. So I will get some wheels, don't know what yet, but I will definitely get wheels for it. Needs a few touch-ups, paint, the roof, that needs redoing. That's just covered in dust right now. That needs redoing, so I'm going to do that. But basically I'm going to take a bounce back and forth between the two projects. Thank you very much, guys, for sticking around. I appreciate it. All the new people that have stuck around, I appreciate you very much. I hope you like the build. And oh god, look at that. That's just cool. That's just super cool. So yeah, see you guys later, take care.
Subscribe, you fools.